All right,
All of the above.
here goes. Starting off in the semi-finals match, it's the Lickets versus the Bearded Misfits.
Are we sticking to the no shields rule?
No.
We never
We're going
agreed on that.
all black.
We're going all recruit shields on.
You are.
All right, here we go. I'm starting the match.
Disqualified.
It looks like they wanted to get kind of gents rule going, but the Bearded Misfits just aren't having it. Alright, we're starting off here on Chalet with the ban phase. Lickets gonna go ahead and ban first. They very quickly choose someone. Looks like they probably discussed this prior, and it is Blitz. Well, Lickets hate shields. And Glass is banned. Glass, I think Glass is one of the more popular bans. People just don't like dealing with them these days. There we go. Clash, a very popular ban, actually. And I really think it's just more due to the unfamiliarity of playing against her than it is anything else. I mean, I think Clash is decent, but to ban her always, I'm not so sure. You know, it's crazy. I haven't seen any Mira bans, I think. Speaking of which, it's a Mira ban. Okay. Shut my mouth.
We got a mirror band in our first game.
Oh, you guys did too?
Mm-hmm.
It's because they knew they were playing against Nose.
True.
Alright. Actually, let me... I don't know if Nose intends on talking about it. Let me turn him up. Just in case.
Oh, let me talk just in case. Don't want to
Yeah,
destroy
There
you're
he
quiet.
is. Alright, Nose,
You've
make
got,
sure to be nice and loud for the stream.
I can do that.
Yeah, Real Oxicide, Losers Bracket is playing... Should be playing at the exact same time, right, Pop?
They are just starting.
Indeed.
Band phase right now.
Beautiful.
And it's going to be quite a game. It's actually a rematch from the round one, first game of the
Oh, is it really?
tourney.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. And that was a close match.
Versus- Yeah, 4-2, one of the closest ones we've had. Well, closest of the losers bracket type.
Yeah. Huh. Jello is gonna six-pick from Jaeger into T'Chaka. No, here's the Maestro. I guess maybe he's just trolling us, because as a matter of fact, only the spectators can see that.
Attackers need
He's
to
gonna be
locate and defuse bombs.
T'Chaka. He's not trolling them. He's trolling us.
Losers bracket has a Jackal Maverick
Attackers have
Echo
located a bomb.
Clash ban.
Oh, are you watching Jumanji stream?
Yep. No, I'm watching the spectator.
Oh, you're on the spectator. Sick.
Yeah, it's like real-time updates.
I like that.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the Twitch stream. I don't know if you've noticed, has gotten another good handful of followers.
Has it really?
Yeah.
What are we at now?
I have no idea. All I know is that I keep getting the emails.
10 seconds remaining.
I like it. All right, we are going to see Josh, man,
5 seconds to go.
play Caveira. Looks like he's going to take his position up in
Attackers
the
recovered the diffuser.
bathtub.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Gonna kind of relax in the jacuzzi for a bit. As far as hard breachers, we're only going to see a Maverick. So if they do want to get the hatch, Maverick's going to have to sit there just flaming away at the hatch for a while. I don't know if anybody's tried to open a hatch with Mav yet, but it takes quite a bit. Plumpy going on the typical cliff spot where you can shoot all the way into
Attackers have located a
trophy.
bomb.
Mav just tearing through his bullets. Mav actually, out of a lot of operators, he doesn't have very much ammo altogether. But the Cav is going to continue to chill in the master bedroom. He hasn't actually received any pressure, and a minute 40 has already come, with the attackers still droning things out, not really having put pressure on anything. Both Maestro, and Legion are sitting in sight, and Cozy here is going to, he's gonna get taken down by repeating the exact same angle against the Legion, but the Legion pre-fires and he doesn't, so that's why he lost that exchange. Good lesson, guys. Pre-fire anytime you can, especially if you're going on, especially if you're fighting a tiny angle. The more you pre-fire, the more you'll win. Our Rabbit here has made his way into the site. actually already into Trophy, but he's on Maestro. He's on a Maestro cam. He's going to take it out with his Ash charge. Actually, it's in his favor not to actually open that wall, but he does get a wall bang due to a beautiful team assist ping by Plumpy. So it is a 2-2. So far, the Cav is going to not really play a role in this, but then Zofia got taken out by Maestro coming out of the dining room. That just leaves Rabbit to clutch. The Cav did drop down, and he's going to be able to dispatch the Ash in the hallway. There you go, and the Leaf Lickets take round 1. Although I think it was actually a decent contest. I think we saw we actually saw some decent coordination and communication between the Bearded Misfits. A drone ping turning into a wall bang. It's always nice to see. So, although the scores may look like it was not much of a contest, I think it was a more even contest than the scores lead us to believe. Here we go, an Echo, but an IQ to counter, and they will see this in the reveal phase right now. And Rabbit is not going to 6-pick off the Echo, despite the fact that he sees them running the IQ. However, Jello will move into Thermite.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Loser's bracket is promising to be a much closer match than last time.
Really?
Yes.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
Definitely. It's always a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, especially when we put together these teams just pretty randomly, right?
Yeah.
When they turn out to be pretty even teams, that's good to see.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so...
We're actually having attacker wins again.
Yeah, that's good. So for
10 seconds remaining.
the Misfits, it is going to be a kitchen trophy
5
hold.
seconds left. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
We are going to
Attackers
see
are
a
moving
spawn
out
peek
to
by
locate a bomb
Plumpy.
and
He's going to
defuse it.
watch the cliffside push. But I don't think anybody spawned there. No, there's no attackers spawning cliffside. Serve actually did spawn... Nope, they all spawned on the west side, so... I was kind of confused as to where he was for a second there. So, no.
Defender
no,
has left the area of operation. Defender exposed.
Yeah, and no cliffside push at all, and Plumpy is not going to get his spawn peak. However, they have entered game room, and Plumpy sees the push. He's probably calling out his teammates right now. So that's why Ella has rotated over to watch Fireplace here. We've got all 3 attackers here in game room. Ella's taking her place inside bar, and Plumpy's taking his position above to watch the stairs push. Plumpy catches one on the stairs, and that's the Thermite. A beautiful coordination
Bomb diffuser.
by the Bearded Misfits. Ella peeking out just as they're all staring at where Plumpy was. Almost taking the IQ down to very small health. Or very low health, I should say.
Small health. Come on, Grapevine.
Ugh,
I know it's late.
I've just been at this for 3 hours.
True.
You know?
Much more streamlined tournament than has been in the past.
Oh, for sure. Your help is just making all the difference.
I'm glad. You
Failure
certainly
of
put enough time into it.
these certain operators this round of the attackers was they all clustered up in the same position and didn't have a plan to go anywhere, and so it failed them ultimately because they were all clustered in the same room.
Sounds familiar. Ouch.
Alright, that wonderful analysis brought to you by Nose.
Knows himself.
So that does tie it up 1-1. And they're going to... That's been 2 defender victories, so I think our match here is going to be very defender-sided. So they will move into Snowmobile Wine Cellar for for the next defense.
Oh, Chalet.
Yeah.
A lot of the tournament has been defender-sided.
Very much so.
Attackers need to locate and
I don't
defuse
know
as many
think-
bombs
what
as they
factors
can.
have made that such a big thing.
Grapon had an interesting theory on that earlier. I think it had to just do with the fact that it was 3v3s.
Well, I was saying.
And the shorter time limits always favor defenders.
Yeah,
especially-
shorter time will always do favor defenders, but
Attackers have
I was
discovered
saying
the
that
location
actually
of a bomb.
attacks require more coordination and teamwork than defenses do.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, so I think when it comes to these 3v3s, you know, set up with some teams are random, some teams are put together, you know.
10 seconds to go.
Yep.
And, you know, they might not practice with each other maybe. So.
5 seconds left before
But I think we're seeing a
insertion.
lot of really good teamwork from actually both these teams.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
And you can see a very even distribution of kills, so that really just shows the amount of teamwork.
Honestly.
So it looks like Rabbit
honestly-
did anticipate a garage hold, so he did bring a thermite. But there's going to be a bandit battery to counter him, so I don't think they can get rid of those. No, they cannot.
Losers bracket is actually 2 constructed teams. Neither of them came in expecting to play with each other.
Right.
And Jank was actually a Bill.
That's right. Jank is a sub.
Praise Skeletal is now 2-0.
Who'd he sub for?
He subbed for
Frustration.
Frustration, yes, who had some kind of family emergency.
That's right.
We hope he's
I
well.
hope-
All right, and very quickly in this round, the middle floor control is just taken as all 3 defenders are down below. You're gonna see a lion scan go in as Lion comes down the blue stairs, and Lion's Legion into submission. There is nobody in the garage itself, and the push is gonna come from the main stairs and blue stairs. Jackal smacking the Lion just a little bit. A good ping. A good Jackal ping is going to bring a wallbang opportunity, but not true. The plant was there was a plant attempt, but they did shoot him through the wall, and the Lion's gonna go ahead and pick it up and try again. But he's very little health. Lion has a sliver of health, but the plant does go down. Lion gets evil-eyed right out because he had such low health, and now it's 2 defenders to the 1 attacker. However, one of the defenders is being tracked. Here comes Legion pushing up. The Jackal is going to try to defend the diffuser from the top using his little shotgun. They do notice the holes up top, and they're both staring out at it. Jackal takes the first one down, and the second one as he tries to defuse. A beautiful play by the Jackal, all alone to defend his diffuser.
Who is playing Jackal?
That's Cozy.
Cozy. Coming in, he's relatively new in the server.
Yeah, he is. But he's very, very, very quickly become quite a regular.
Yes.
You'll see Cozy around quite a lot. He's C right now, I think.
Yes.
Now, actually, in the first match we watched from the Beard Misfits on Coastline, at least the first one we casted, Cozy didn't get quite as many kills as Plumpy nor Rabbit, but in this match, he's now doubled the second place killer.
Getting into one's groove is a very odd thing.
You know, that's what I love about Siege. There's just so many little factors that contribute to how you play, and being good at the game is really, a lot of times it's all about controlling those factors.
Defenders,
Whether it's
protect your
yourself
bombs from being
by
defused
warming
by
up
attackers.
before you play every time in a similar fashion, or maybe it's the teammates you always play with, or the attacks you do when you see a defender's
Attackers have
setup.
discovered the location
There's
of a
just so
bomb.
many little variables you want to try to control to be successful.
Located by attackers.
So that was our first attacker win, but now the Bearded Misfits are going to have to go ahead and defend the site that they had just attacked. It was a very
10 seconds
close round
remaining.
though. They narrowly won that one. So we'll see how
5
they
seconds
do.
left. Attackers
Jello
recovered the
very
bomb
smartly
diffuser.
keeping his
Attackers'
drone alive.
objective
He's
is
the
to
only
defuse
one
the
among
bomb.
his teammates to do that. And it looks like Cozy is going to prepare some windows, but nobody has... Only Bandit has the C4, so I'm not sure what he intends to do with those windows. So here you go. Thermite along with an Ash. He's going to see the Bandit charges. Ash might be able to get rid of the left one with an Ash charge, as there is no Jaeger. However, if Bandit stays by the wall, he'll be able to replace it very quickly.
Yaskell is going off in this loser's bracket now.
Oh, here it comes. And the one of the Bandit charges goes down. Beardo Rabbit is not aware of when he hears the Ash of what she's doing when he gets rid of the charges. And Nitro goes out. And it misses, it goes too far, and the snowmobile garage is open due to some smart coordination by the Leaflets. Doki tries to push the trench, gets lit up just a little bit. I think maybe by Cozy. She does rotate all the way back towards the front of the snowmobile garage, and that puts three attackers out in the snowmobile garage. But she plays it too aggressively and gets picked off from blue by Plumpy. That leaves 2 attackers. With Jello rotating into Trench, while we had a run out by Rabbit. A
Defender
sick run out
exposed.
from Game Room. Takes out the Ash standing in front of Snowmobile. That just leaves not Jello here in blue. Or here in Trench, I'm sorry. Here's the Doc juicing up his teammates. And I think they know where he is. Well, I guess they didn't know where he is, but now they certainly do. And he's got 40 seconds to make a play against 2. Looks like he's given up the he's given up the trench push. Has jumped into Trophy, maybe trying a different angle. You can see Jello's frantic. He doesn't have a lot of time to work with, and he's all alone. Unfortunate. Hits a
15
Legion Mine with
seconds
15 seconds left. And he's going to have to just push in the front door here of
10
the wine
seconds to go.
cellar. But they are ready for him. He tries to go in,
5 seconds remaining.
but he's able to take out the Doc. And all Plumpy has to do is hide, and he does. Very smart play by Plumpy, not re-peeking when he doesn't have to. And 2 successive rounds in a row for the bearded Misfits. Rabbit asking Ash if they're okay, considering he did a dirty game room run out on her. I would have been upset at that too, but you know, that's the game. You have to watch out for those, and that's a common run out. I think we have a Scooby-Doo in the chat. How's the losers bracket game going?
Well, both top scorers are gone, and it's 3-0.
Ooh, 3-0.
Yeah, so it should be interesting, actually. It's going to be a very interesting match between the losers winners and the winners winners.
Defenders, protect
Yeah,
your bombs from
it
being
might actually
defused
be a
by attackers.
rematch. I believe what Skeletal has already actually played against both Leaf and Misfits before, so
Attackers have
Okay.
located a
it's
bomb.
definitely going to be, no matter how you shape it, it's going to be a rematch.
It's looking very much like a skeletal win, unless Jumanji pulls a very, very unusual...
All right,
Ah, so close.
so it looks like Leaf Lickets are going to reprise their wine
10
cellar
seconds remaining.
snowmobile hold. The only other option would in Chalet
5 seconds to
are
go.
game room and bar, which is not that great a site, or
have
master
recovered their
bedroom
defuse.
office,
Attackers'
which
objective
is
is
an
defuse
even
the
worse
bomb.
site. So Don't blame them for trying it again. This time,
All right.
however, their only hard breacher is Maverick.
Not a beat.
So we'll see how he plays this. He's just gonna make a ton of tiny little peek holes. And he's just gonna watch through the connector, through his peek holes. Are those peek holes known? No, they are not.
Bomb
Maybe
located
Serve
by
maybe has
attackers.
seen them. However, there's a double roam from the defending team. I think the attackers noticed the double roam. And great drone placement have allowed the attackers to actually pretty much pin down where all the defenders are playing. C4 gets dropped down, but anybody directly on the wall won't be hit by them. Plumpy tries to push the dock out of the bar, and they are narrowly avoiding each other. They know each other's positions. Velk got really lit, I believe, by Jackal, who was watching her throw that C4 out. I think at this point he knows that nobody's actually in the wine cellar itself. Alright, and Maverick has made his way inside, taking down the Legion, the sole site defender. Everyone else is on a roam. There is one defender making her way through blue, but gets caught by the Maverick who fake planted. That just leaves not Jello as Doc here in the game room hall, all alone. And site control does belong to the attackers. Zophie potatoes the crap out of the Doc. However, the plant is going down.
Attackers activate.
There it is. Smoke being thrown out. It's going to make it very hard for him to push through it. But unfortunately, it looks like they smoked themselves off. Cozy peeking a very common angle. And Jello's doing a miraculous job of this retake. He was in a 1v3 situation. Was going to juice himself up. Let's see if Rabbit is going to be able to use his little holes. He's not!
Defenders have eyes
A
on the
beautiful
diffuser. Attackers
retake.
need to protect it.
By Jello to keep the Lickets in the game.
Diffuser disabled by defenders. Bomb defusing
That takes us
attempt
to
failed.
3-2.
Defenders win.
Not Jello going up 8-2 as compared to his teammates who are both at 1 kill apiece. That was a miraculous retake by the Doc. Oh, did they, are they
They
finished up?
did. It was a 4-0
A 4-0.
skeletal. Yaskell went off.
Wow.
And he attributes it entirely to his lollipop.
He had a lollipop in between?
Yeah, no, he had a lollipop while he was playing, so he said that
Wow.
he's good now.
When you're sucking on sugar, I guess maybe it keeps your mind awake.
I guess so. But yeah, he had most of the kills. I think it was like 7-3-1, something like that.
Yeah, if you've seen the stream though, it got Jello with 8 kills, single-handedly keeping his team alive.
Yeah,
Last
I just jumped on the stream. We have 41 followers now. I think we started the night with 34, 36. That's
Something
good.
like, I think it was like
Attackers
34.
need to locate and defuse
We need to be
as
more
many bombs
consistent
as
if
they
we want to
can.
have more.
That's true. But, you know, I was saying to Nose that followers aren't our main goal for streaming.
They really aren't, but it would be nice to get more of the server members to follow.
Yeah, that would. I mean, pretty typically we've had 6 teams on these
Attackers have
tournaments.
located
I don't
the bomb.
honestly scaling it up to more teams. I don't think would actually make them run too much longer. I would
No,
just end up not casting as many. We might have to have Nose host games too. And stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
We might run 3 games at a time, but
10 seconds to go.
Honestly, hosting is pretty easy. You just
Yeah.
load them in there, and then
5
you can
seconds
either
to go.
watch them. Actually,
Barely.
yeah, the new controls are a mess.
yeah, there.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
All right, Rabbit here
Attackers
is either going to be
defuse the
throwing
bomb.
out a cam, yeah, a cam, and not peeking. This gets
Defender
spotted,
is approaching a kill zone.
but the hold the hold is going to be... They're going to be forced to hold upstairs, so not the most ideal site for this match point. But, you know, if they win this, they'll truly have proven they are the better team.
Leaf Lickets has not gone against Praise Skeletal yet, so that would be an interesting matchup.
Oh, they haven't?
No.
Okay. Well, yeah,
So
I
we'll see
definitely
what happens. Also, Vale says that he was lagging rubber banding really hard against Bearded Misfits, so it might not be quite as much of a wipeout as it was. So it was pretty close. It was
It
5-3.
was quite close. I think he's right. He was lagging. It turns out his brother was streaming something. So,
Oof.
same time, he put a quick stop to that. We're gonna see him spawn peek. A beautiful shot by Cozy to the Ash House sitting on the driveway. She narrowly, she actually narrowly almost got away from him behind a bush. And that's gonna be a nice early pick for the defenders. Gonna make their job a lot easier with only 2 other attackers left to deal with. These cans by Rabbit are gonna prove to be instrumental. We'll know exactly where the push is coming from.
I'm surprised we have not seen much Valk stuff tonight, at least in Losers.
Alright, we're gonna see a K9 push, but Maverick's gonna get taken down, dropped on K9 by Plumpy, who was just scared of getting shot by Balcony. So that's gonna leave the last attacker here on the cliffside. Not on cliffside, I'm sorry, here on the campfire cliff. Just staring into sight with 50 seconds left. All alone, without the diffuser. Where's the diffuser? It's with Maverick on K9. That's gonna be a very hard spot to go get. He has to rappel up because if he walks up the ladder, he'll get shot pretty much immediately. So he either has to frag out, rappel up to K9, or I don't know, just give up. I think, you know, this is looking pretty hopeless for him. He's got 30 seconds left. Looks like he's gonna try to push in through the what's this called? The library balcony here, or the library window. No, maybe he's gonna try to go to the master.
Running out of time.
15
It's
seconds
15
to go.
seconds, all alone, no diffuser, 3 defenders left.
10 seconds left.
Finally gets the barricade open and hops in.
5 seconds
The
left.
wall bangs go in, but he's got nothing to play with. They don't even have to peek him, and he does get 1 defender at least, but Cozy's there to quickly refrag him right off there.
Oh.
Through
what
the wall, a
trade.
beautiful shot by Cozy. You're gonna love this
Wait,
kill.
Not a trade.
It's not a trade.
Wow.
Beautiful shot by Cozy, just pre-firing the little spot in the wall.
Very
And the
impressive.
Leaf Lickets will go on to play Praise Skeletal in the Losers Bracket Finals. That means the Bearded Misfits are going to be our finalists